Alright, I think we're all set up. The stream is so fresh, I still have my thumbnail making program open. Shoutouts to Imp? I'm never sure. Since you don't pronounce the G in GNU's not Unix, presumably you don't pronounce the G in GIMP, making it imp, right? I don't know. It's one for the philosophers. Anyway, I didn't think I was going to stream this today, so... Hey there, YouTube video watchers. You're watching before anyone has commented in the chat yet. So, tell me your favorite Metroid game. Tell me why it's AM2R. And tell me your favorite thing about Ridley. So, I wasn't gonna do a stream today. I was like, I don't know. I've been tired. I've been trying to fix my sleep. Stopped taking so much caffeine, and I was kind of like, you know, I'll focus on that. I'll focus on my sleep stuff. But Metroid came. Oh, this needs to go up. It's better. Narration. Wait. There was narration? What? Okay, okay. That sounds interesting. Display system HUD lag. Sure, I'll leave it on. It's just kind of like it's not as bad as it sounds. Wait, what do you mean not doing so? Oh, you can do motion controls if you want. We are not doing motion. Hey, Doc. I'm all discombobulated. I was not prepared to stream, and then I was checking my mail. I got some of my very expensive blinds. I got some cellular shades that are... They'll probably save me money, ultimately. They trap noise and heat very well. Ooh, extras! It's Adam Sandler, known for his racial slurs. Is he? I'm not aware of this, but... I don't remember the concept of that. Oh, it's like the Switch or the Wii versions where you could like get the tokens. Why is there a sperm cell on screen? That seems not very Metroid approved, or Nintendo approved rather. I'll say it should be Metroid approved considering all the inspiration this took from, you know, Giger, the aliens. Giger's art. If you want to know the truest definition of horny on main, look up Giger's art, because horniest on main ever. By the way, let me know what you guys think of the on-screen chat thing. I was thinking about it since last stream. I had to edit the video, which removes the built-in chat replay. So all you had is the on-screen one. I'm slightly annoyed that the chat is showing up on the same corner as the Whoozy What's It. Unidentified distress beacon has been blah blah blah. But it doesn't really get too in the way, and it's transparent. I don't know. I just don't like it being in the bottom left. It's like it really draws the eyes. I don't like it being on screen at all, honestly. It should just be the chat thing.
Cosmos.
Oh.
In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time.
I don't know if I can deal with this.
Stars, there is one light that burns brighter than the others.
Wow.
The light of Samus Aran.
Okay, I don't know if I can handle that.
Extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history.
I can't deal with this.
Another chapter of that history will be written.
This, wow, okay, no, this, no, I can't deal with this being a made for primetime movie. I can't deal with that. That is not, this is hashtag not my Metroid. That, I don't know, man. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. In a world where pterodactyls murder your fucking parents, one man, no, one woman has the power. Gotta have the crotch shot. Where's that jump in the game, sweetie? Because you got all right ups, but not quite that. Well, she does have the space jump at this point, doesn't she? Gotta. I swear, like half of the writing discussion in any given Metroid game is like, all right, how do we get her powers out? How do we take her powers from her? All right, I'm honestly going. Well, you know what? I'll give him until we get to Talon 5. If I'm still not feeling the narrator, then I'll turn it off. And remember when just being able to do that, like, whoa! It's like 3D! Like, whoa! Anyway. Next set of Fortnite fields are off. Oh yeah, scan. You know, I like the scanning system. I scan for every little bit of lore. I love the lore. Feed lore directly into my veins. I don't get people who are anti-lore. If you don't like the lore, you don't have to read it. Just don't read it. It's like designed specifically for you because it's completely optional, you know? Something to buy. Yeah, shoot the things. Just like the gate I already opened. Wow. Thank you, Scan Visor. Oh wait, no. Oh. Alright, how do I... There's misses. I'm slightly not used to this being on a non-weird controller. I'm ambivalent on the GameCube controller. I don't hate it, but it is damn weird, and the D-pad is awful. Anything that needs a D-pad is like, oh god, why did they do this? The C-stick is bad. There was no reason for the C-stick to be that bad. In fact, the C-stick is so bad, the C-stick is intentionally bad. You know that? If you take off the cap of the C-stick and replace it with a regular, like, analog stick for the Game Boy or the GameCube controller, it works just fine, and you get a real-ass analog stick. The C-stick is intentionally bad, and I'm unreasonably upset by it. It's like, it's intentionally bad. It's the same mount. So yeah, you can make a dual stick, you know, GameCube game. It isn't usually that useful because most games are not really set up to use dual stick because the C-stick is so bad. But yep, that's true. Wuppa dubba dubba, that's true. Oh, I gotta scan the things. Yeah, I hope you're ready for me to scan literally everything, by the way.
These are just biomaterials.
I could swear that the original scan icon was like better. I don't know how to describe it. Like it was more clear when I had already scanned something. I swear. Like look at the difference between that. I haven't scanned the thing in the back. That's the difference. Like that's not a lot of difference. Spicy Queen. I think most of these don't actually matter. I think it's just the Queen that you have to scan. Like most of this is just lore stuff. It's kind of weird how it does the like, critters matter, like, living things matter for, like, your lore entry book. Shoutouts to birthing offspring, by the way.
Space pirate!
I always figured they were just, like, dumb bugs that, like, don't really know what's going on. I think that's only slightly contradicted by the Prime games. They do not seem smart. Like... Look at this guy. He doesn't really know what's happening. He's barely able to like operate his like arm shooter. He's just a mess. He's just a mess. He's just a complete loser. Bastion Talon 5. Alright, remind me. What do I actually need to scan up here? Is it just the Queen? I think the Queen is the only missable scan on here, right? I think that was a war. No, he fired first. If I shot before he did, that would be a war crime, but no. He fired first. He hand soloed me. Access to deck bait approved. Oh, I wanted to go in the hole. I couldn't figure out what the. Oh wait, no, I'm going in that hole. I see a hole. I gotta go. I gotta go in. Oh, there it is. Look at how. I can get the map. Just the mini. The sad, well, not sad, but I don't know what to call it. But the interesting thing is, if you take Metroid Prime and you play it in an emulator, it actually looks really damn good still. Some of the textures aren't, you know, full resolution, which kind of see. These aren't, you know, 4K right now, but it really looks quite damn good, especially for, you know, I mean, the GameCube was, until the Xbox, it was better than the PS2, put it that way. Graphically speaking, it was better than the PS2, so it was no slouch. Prime looked unreasonably good. Like, especially for like a semi-realistic art style, it almost has no business looking as good as it does when you just up-res it and nothing else. Like, beautiful game. Sam is turning into a ball. I think she's just like energy. Like, it's a Chozo thing. I don't know. Chozo, they're birds. I mean, have you seen birds? That's all I had to say about that. I mean, birds are weird as hell. So if she learned bird tricks, it's anything goes. What? I just got hurt apparently. Caution when approaching electricity. Oh, I just gotta wait. Okay. Oh. Birds aren't real. Listen, are you an anti-birdist? I have a bird feeder right now. I'm sure that at least 40% of those birds are not government drones. The funny / the sad thing actually about the birds aren't real thing is there's probably at least one person out there that actually thinks that, like, maybe they're onto something with this. I think birds aren't real is just absurd enough that, like, it doesn't attract too many people like that. But that's kind of the unfortunate thing of, like, fake conspiracy theories in current year. It's just, people are awful, basically. Hi, Parker. You puked before the stream. I knew you would. He was eating grass, so I'm like, great, is he gonna puke during the stream? No, he puked after the stream. He's a good boy. Oh, my hand, they're so spicy. Let's see if he shoots me. Yeah. Bad choice, buddy. Oh, those parasites, queens? Oh yeah, low life signs detected. Well, let's kill it. Kill it. Ooh, wow. They really updid the old health orbs. They were almost just like particles in the original, weren't they? And I mean, I guess I don't see why not, but I really hope they do the other Prime games in this. Metroid Prime 2 is actually my favorite. I know people didn't like the ammo system, and it had keys, which honestly, the keys are the exact same thing as the talismans in this game, or the artifacts or whatever. Like this, I hate to tell you, but this game already had keys. It's not a Prime 2 thing. That's the interesting thing, though. Like, just calling them keys made people upset. The exact same thing was in the same game, but the second game got shit. Because, oh no, it's Metroid, you're not supposed to have keys. So just by calling them keys, they hurt the game. It's fascinating. Psychology is a wonderful thing. That's why everyone should study psychology. At least understand it, if not necessarily study. Hi, Parker. Hi, Parker. Ugh, I'm melting over here. I don't know why. My body is incredible at, like, retaining, like, stress heat. Like, if I work out to any degree, my body's like, oh my god. Harmless unless encountered in large. Well, let's encounter it in large numbers. Did I scan you? Buddy, I've been doing all kinds of scanning. So I think red scans are like necessary ones. Is there a different one for like, I don't think there is one for like logbook entry scans. Arky, would you calm down? Like, I sort of understand why people are annoyed, but like, they're mad at the exact same thing that Prime did. And it was, to be fair, it was kind of dumb in Prime. It's just an excuse to have some backtracking the artifacts, and it's not the best part of the game, but yeah. It's hardly the worst artificial game extension I've seen, I will say. I don't think it's that bad in either game. Hi, Parker. Oh, wait, it's a zoomer. Oh wait, no, that's a shriek bag, excuse me. No, zoomers are the no, are they? Man, the zoomers and What's the not Zoomer thing? Geemer. Zoomers and Geemers have an interesting history. At first it was just a translation thing, but then Zoomers and Geemers became separate things. I keep forgetting I have misses. Anyway, shoutouts to any Zoomers in the audience. So you guys died at just one missile, so just letting you know that. Don't get uppity. Know your weakness. I've been playing what's it called? Earthbound over on the SNES thingy. There's a Mr. Saturn that calls you. He says, "That's great, Zoomer," and it's like, what a beautiful like contrast to OK. There's OK Boomer, and there's "That's great, Zoomer." He was slightly less dead than the other guys. Keep pressing the wrong button for the visor. I love just silly things like this. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. Okay. Fine. We want to get him to use the damn morph ball. Just put it in. You can't. You need a metallic sphere to open this door, idiot. Anyone that's authorized will have been assigned a metallic sphere. Obviously. Yes. And we get another metallic sphere. So I'm gonna assume that this is. Oh no, this is the save station. I forgot we have a map. I'm so out of it. I'm not even noticing the map. Here is the map. Where would you like to go? There's full-on remakes of the Zelda CDI games for PC now. We might have to stream those. Actually, we do have to stream those. It's just a matter of when. I've been wanting to bring back cursed content for a while. Cursed content is when we play so bad they're good games, like most David Cage games, frankly. Sonic Schoolhouse was wonderful. Bootlegs. I love that stuff. It's just I don't know what to play. I don't usually play bad games. I have a sixth sense, and my sixth sense is that I don't play new games. I wait a little bit, and it's just already apparent usually of whether I'll enjoy a game or not. But it could be a thing like we do with the reaction streams where people just send me lists of bad games. I'd be down for that. So bad they're entertaining though, not just bad. Like I guess Bubsy is really straddling the line there. Bubsy is interesting for like an hour at most. I don't think I could do a full playthrough of Bubsy, you know. But Zelda CDI. Actually, I don't know about Zelda CDI. It actually looks surprisingly hard. Like there's actually a lot of gameplay in that game. Like everyone just sees the cutscenes, but there's actually a whole ass game there, and it's like really hard and weird. A certain horrible Sonic fan game. You might be too late for that. I did a full playthrough of Sonic Omens right when it came out, and I was so glad I had Jason to explain the lore to me because I had never seen the show, and I was like, what the fuck am I seeing? And Jason was like, okay, that guy is a tree, and that guy is from 20 years in the past, and Sonic is that guy's Sonic's friend, but he lives in a different time period to Sonic. And so he aged like 20 years over the show, and he like fucking dies or something, and like none of this, like this is not just me making things up. This is, as I best recall, I did get a little drunk, but that was perfect cursed content. It was a little bit too long for one stream, but I wasn't gonna do 2 streams of it just because like, jeez, it did not deserve it, but. I remember her being slightly harder. Not much harder, but... Like, jeez, honey. Isn't there a hard mode, or am I thinking of Prime 2? Zoop. There's one thing I wish for remasters. If there's any kind of unlockables or whatever, like difficulties or modes or costumes, I wish remasters would have an option of like, hey, I already played 200 hours of this game when I was a kid. Just give me the modes. Because I got Guru Min on PC, and I played a shitload of that game on PSP. That game, super fun, some of the craziest unlocks for just like purely cosmetic outfits, and I was not about to redo it on PC. Great game, by the way, Gurumin. It's an underrated, like, it's mostly an action RPG. Well, mostly just an action game, not really RPG. With an interesting rhythm mechanic that was actually removed for the English PSP port. I think they put it back in on PC.
According to logbook.
So that's the thing. Interesting. So, did I scan the queen? I thought I did. This creature is deceased. Same. F in the chat for the Parasite Queen, number like 37. Actually, no, I guess they just got like 3 in here. I was about to say, this is the same rune that we saw her before, isn't it? Hang on. I wonder what's going through the mind of every like first enemy that Samus scans. It's like, wait, hold on, I gotta get this one. I gotta put it in my Pokédex. Like, you know that Samus is like the biggest like nerd, and she's gotta have like the biggest like bounty dex of anybody. It's like, yeah, my Bountymon Go record is so high, bro. Oh, these boys. Hello, these boys. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to scan you. No, not the small energy. Can I not scan the swarm? I don't think I'm... Oh, wait. No. There we go.
According to logbook.
Oh, no. Parasite. You know what's interesting, by the way? There's a longer entry in the logbook. So there's like 2 entries for everything, which is kind of odd, but like... Being a big... I love bestiaries. Which is an important word to not say incorrectly when you say a sentence like that. But I love bestiaries because, like, I loved reading about all the stupid lore about the little critters and shit. And so I'm so glad that they put in 2 of everything. As silly as it is, I think I am going in circles. I'm definitely going in circles. Where am I going? Am I just supposed to kill all these things? It's been a while. I have beaten this game before, by the way, if that wasn't clear. It's got to be in here. Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to go back that way. Cute that you can see the reflection. Does Mass Effect have a good one of those? Yeah, I only played... Least fortunate Mass Effect player, but I only played Mass Effect 2. Wait, what? How did I not find this before? I don't even know where I went last time. Obviously not this way. But yeah, I only played Mass Effect 3, and after the end, I'm like, I've been told, okay, play the other ones are better, blah, blah, blah. But after that ending, it's like, how can I play the others and enjoy them? Like, I don't know, it like retroactively ruined them for me. Which is a dumb thing and like shouldn't be possible. I've been like very mad at people that are like, oh man, I'm never going to enjoy Undertale because one guy made porn of a skeleton and I'm really offended at that. It's like, go fuck yourself. But like, I don't know. Like, just seeing the way everything ends already, and it ends so dumbly. I do think I got Mass Effect Legendary Edition on, like, maybe Peepus Plus, or... It's probably on Game Pass and stuff. I'll probably play it at some point. It's just, at that time, it totally ruined my motivation, because it's like, oh. It does seem like the first game was kind of, like, mechanically suck. So hopefully the remaster fixes that. From what I heard, the first one was the great, like, story-wise. Oh, hello. Just put pistons in there, yeah. Was I even supposed to come in here? Yes, I was. So from what I heard, the first one was, like, mechanically not so great, but the story was really good. Second one, apparently not as great story-wise, or, like, choice-wise, or I don't know. But better gameplay. The third one, honestly, like gameplay-wise, I thought it was fine. The whole war assets thing was dumb. But, you know, I see what they were going for. Until the ending, I thought it was fine. I will say... Oh, here he is! Oh, he's already Cyber. Oh, right, yeah. He's already, yeah. He's like Meta Ridley in this one. He's like super ultra meta Ridley in Metroid Prime 3. I'm honestly a little bit surprised. I'm glad, but a little bit surprised they didn't bring back Ridley yet again in Dread. I think the Ridley thing is a little bit overdone at this point. Oh. I gotta scan you. First one's good, second one's probably overall best. I've dorked around on the wiki a bit. My biggest problem with Mass Effect is I am not the sort of person, I just don't have the time to play like 7 different characters in the same game. I got knocked against a wall, so all my stuff is gone. I forgot it was that lame. Like, in Metroid Prime 2, at least it feels like some like unholy force has stolen your powers. And this one you just kind of get thrown against a wall. It's like, yeah, you get screwed. Which is funny because I got hit by that piston thing and it did 0 damage, but that was, you know, a different kind of wall. It looks pretty good, and I will say, even though the original looks great, you know, just up-resed, there's obviously new textures and stuff for some of this. It's probably not 100% new, but definitely better work. Definitely better work than the Skyward Sword remaster. I got to say that. The use of AI upscaling in that was like not very. Is the Twilight Princess remaster like that? Is there a Twilight Princess remaster? Because I was very disappointed in that, honestly, because the Wind Waker remaster was great. People were like, "Ah, this game doesn't need a remaster." Blah blah blah. It looks great. The cell shading really lends itself well to being remastered without having to totally redo like graphics. The Triforce Hunt is shortened, which I already didn't like it, so the thought of it being significantly longer is ridiculous. So I think that was a great remaster, honestly. It wasn't like in desperate need of it, but I still think they did a good job of it. Oh, it was on Wii U. I already had it. I already played it, so yeah. I never got... Well, I did get Skyward Sword. I just never played it. I played, like, the tutorial on the Wii, and I was like, oh, okay. I even got the Fancy Boy edition with the golden Wiimote and everything. And I was like, eh. But I did finally beat it last year. I tweeted the hell out of it. I think those posts are still online. I haven't deleted my Twitter yet, but I stopped using Twitter. Or Twitter. I would say you deserved better. I'm not sure you did, but your users deserved better. I mean, most of us, anyway. My favorite South Park game. Honestly, I've only played one semi-good South Park game, so I guess I have to give it to that. Oh, frick. I think there's 2 on... Let me look this up, actually. This South Park 64. I know the new ones are good and all that crap. But oh yeah, South Park Rally is the one that sucks, I think. Yeah, I had the I think it's just called South Park on N64. Yeah, it's the first-person shooter based on South Park. It's almost as bad as you would think, but it's like, it's still a dumb kind of fun. It's just like using dumb weapons, and like there's a multiplayer mode. And I half missed that about N64 games. Every goddamn game on N64 had a multiplayer mode. They weren't, like, super well thought out, but, like, at least you could, like, bring over, like, any game to your friends. Bring one controller for you. They have the controllers for them. And you just play, like, whatever. I missed that. But then, like, N64 is, like, the last gen where I regularly... Well, no, not quite. But in N64, I had the most experience of just, like... Do I still not have the... Oh, I don't have the Morph Ball, even? All right. N64 was the last gen where I regularly was just like, alright, we're going to do some 4-player, whatever, dumb bullshit. I heard the new ones are pretty good, but I never got them. I feel like the music's a little low, but that is adjustable. I guess the narration must be pretty rare, because I haven't heard him again yet. The narration is weird. I wonder why they added that. Alright, I gotta scan you. Shake that booty. Beetle. He can't just say morphology Beetle. Yeah, this is the Beetle. It's just me as the frame rate a bit weird. That may be my capture card. I got the 4K capture card, and it still drops frames a little bit. It's probably like maybe 1 in 60 at most. Oh, hey. No, these are gamers. Oh, no, they're Zoomers! Shouts to Zoomers. I don't know what a gamer looks like then. They are different. But yeah, the Zoomers, so the Zoomers look like horrifying creatures. Is this a gamer? Oh yeah, this is a gamer! The gamer is more red and it has stronger armor. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't played the new ones. Here, let me do a, oh, I don't have missiles. Let me do every boomer's, oh, I don't have a charge beam either. God damn it. I can't even do a joke. Oh, by the way, shoutouts to AM2R. Please play AM2R. Don't just dismiss it because the official Metroid 2 remake came out. AM2R is so good, and it's so completely different from the remake. They're two completely different games, and you should really just play both. Or just only play AM2R, I don't care. Bloodflower. I just love my stupid stats. Not stats, but I just love my stupid logbooks and shit, so I'm gonna scan everything. Oh, god damn it. Oh, cute. They add a little thing that's like, hey, stupid, you can't do that. I think in the original you're just left to think like, oh, well the door isn't opening, so I can't open it. Now which door did I... Must have been that one, so this way. Oh yeah, this looks ruinsy. Sapsack. Oh, hey, it's like item room music, kind of. I love how the item room music is just like terrifying in Metroid, Super Metroid, rather. It's like a chill room where nothing can hurt you. It's just terrifying. There was a series of TF2 like meme videos called The Odd Scout and such. And half of the humor is just like, alright, we'll play the Super Metroid item room music and it'll be scary. Because it just is. Hello, friend. One thing I kind of liked in Zero Mission, at least it kind of makes sense for everything to want to kill you. Because, like, all native animals are just bizarrely hostile, especially in Prime 1 for no reason. You know, other than it's a video game. But, you know, hey, they're X-Parasites, you're a Metroid, kind of. So, it makes sense to that one, finally. Shoutouts to Retro Studios, like, hating speedrunning, by the way. I actually learned what speedrunning was because of Metroid Prime, and the fact that the game had been patched to, like, there's, like, multiple different versions, and, like, they apparently did a lot of things to try to discourage speedrunning, which, spoilers, didn't work. Which is interesting because Super Metroid is basically designed for, kind of, speedrunning. It's designed for sequence breaks, anyway. And then there's Zero Mission, which is designed to obliterate sequence breaking. And there's one sequence break you can do, one, and the game lets you go a certain amount of distance, and then it stops you, and it's like, haha, neat. I wonder how many players will see this. Now go back and do the thing we told you to do, Samus. It's like, oh. Still a good game, though. Oh, wait, you're new.
Recording to logbook.
Scary.
Maybe it's just as a slut for lore, but I just love the worlds of Echoes a lot more. Like, Talon 4 is cool and stuff, but I just felt like Aether was like really, it just felt like this really special place that had been fucked up really bad, and I was like basically desecrating, but like in a good way. I was fixicrating. See, now that's how you make me, like, know that I need to scan a thing, right? And you explained the Metroid timeline in under 1 minute. Basically, a baby was born. Her parents were murdered by a pterodactyl. A bunch of birds saved her, and then she spent the next 30 years killing that same pterodactyl over and over and over. And there's also Metroids. I forgot about the Metroids. The Metroids are tangential at best, honestly. Would be.
Recording to logbook.
If you read, apparently the official manga gets like pretty grimdark with the whole murdered parents thing, which I guess one might expect, but. I would love to know what the critters think when Samus is like, oh, nope, I gotta look at a stupid thing. Oh, hey, missile upgrade. Yeah, I can't get that. Basically, as far as the Metroid half of things are concerned, Samus went to the space base on Mars. She said, I have to stop the Metroids. And then Ravenbeak called her up and she said, no, Samus, you are the Metroids. And then Samus was a Metroid. And that's only half a joke. I'm sorry, I really will be scanning everything. I think I only really need to scan the bosses mostly. I'll try to scan a little bit less complete nonsense. Because I do have a 100% complete file on GameCube anyway. For some reason, first-person games, when I'm like standing at an angle, like really upset me. Oh, how dare. Of course, there's a special platform just to capture my goddamn missile upgrade. Wait, is this? Oh! This is this? This is not what this boss originally looked like. High-level toxins.
Recording to logbook.
Hive Mecha. Wasn't this just like a big... in the original game, wasn't this just a flamethrower under a beehive? And it just sends out more bees? What are you gonna do? Send out the dogs or the bees? Or the bees that... the dogs that have bees in their mouths? And when they spark, they shoot bees at you? Why'd they make Samus Metroid so hot? Well, I don't know. I mean, they've got the, you know, the green, what do you call that? Nucleus? Or no, what's the outside of a cell called? They got that going on. They got the nice nucleuses inside. They got the beak. You just want to stick your dick in the beak and, you know, have it severed. It's just a very natural, reasonable response. Release the robotic midget Simmons. I'm glad someone got that at least. I like how there's a warning meter so I can know exactly how much of a warning is currently occurring. Surprisingly rare, by the way, that something, it actually kind of tells you, like, how close you are to, like, impending doom. It's like, if I'm walking towards the lava, or the poison, question mark? The word nucleus keeps coming to mind, and it's not the nucleus. It's just like the skin of a cell. It's been like 20 years since like 8th grade chemistry, so... or chemistry, biology, whatever, same thing. Oh, gotta shoot. I don't know whether I like this one. Honestly, I kind of like the boss. It's just a flamethrower shooting a fire, shooting a beehive. This one makes more sense, but the original is much funnier. So they did change some things at least. They made that into a weird, like, Chozo mecha. Is it Chozo or Chizo? I guess it's Chozo. It's got 2 O's. Oh yeah, the membrane! Insane in the membrane. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's a membrane. Shoutouts to membranes.
Recording to logbook.
Why does that have a logbook entry? Well, I guess the health had it, so it should, but... I guess just anything that's quote-unquote gameplay has logbook entries. Except for the stuff that isn't. Oh, can I scan the hole? I was gonna shit my pants if that recorded to logbook. Recording to logbook. Hole. A hole is a small hole. Oh. Oh, right. I keep... Man. I can never remember which items Metroid decides to blue ball from me. I believe in Dread you get to keep your Morph Ball at least. Oh, you're new. Oh, acid. Acid. Wait, if this is just isn't this just poison, not acid? How does it harm my armor? Oh well.
Plasmite.
Oh, this is just the scan visor's passive sound.
Seen in the membrane.
Oh, not that. Oh, map room. Speaking of hole is hole. Address called address. Speaking of Jason, I've been learning Angular at work. Barely. Work has problems. We lost a bunch of people in AP, so we're kind of learning what those people did. Since we have a bunch of reports we probably might need to replace since it's kind of a mess. So people from AP have been wandering over and distracting me, so I haven't been able to do much of that as I would like. I need Morph Ball for that. Are you a... Oh, I just haven't been in here. Oh, you're just a save room. Jason! Oh god, shoutouts to fucking Heavy Rain. I played Heavy Rain. Speaking of we've talked about cursed content! We played Heavy Rain in one setting. Please check that out. I'm gonna spam it twice just so you have to see it. I played Heavy Rain in one sitting. 10.5 hours. Ugh. And I was so mad by the goddamn ending. I won't spoil it for you, but there's a twist that is total bullshit. It made me so mad. But it was a wonderful, delightful stream. That was peak cursed content. I really should not and no longer do stream that long. But it was really a magical thing. And you should enjoy my suffering because I sure didn't. Actually, I kind of did. Watching this while working on my Cool Cats drug-induced fever dream YouTube poop. Delightful. Yeah, the twist... I can't even bitch about it without spoiling it. But I hate it. David Cage is an infuriating man. Like, I mean, he's an awful... It turns out he's an awful person, which is not really that big of a surprise, frankly. But, personal issues aside, his games are like... He's kind of like Kojima. Like, Kojima has these insane bullshit ideas that wonderful, talented people manage to scrape a game out of. Like, there's a lot of work into taking a Kojima fever dream and making Metal Gear Solid 2 out of it, right? Like, there's work put in, and, like, there's a lot of people that have to tell him no. Nobody tells David Cage no. David Cage is basically... When you have a Kojima game and nobody can tell him, okay, that's stupid. We're not going to be able to do that. The player, you know, we just can't do that. So you just get a game that's insane. I am David Cage. I'm the first person to discover racism is bad. That's also an aspect. David Cage games are infuriating because they're almost fantastic, honestly. They're almost really good. They have... The graphics are great. The team making them, like the UI, the writing, mostly, is great. The team, there's obviously a lot of talented people working on any given Quantic Dream game. But there's always just some shit that's like, ah, why? And it's always pure David Cage. It's always very visibly his fault. It's not like, oh, the programmers couldn't realize his artistic vision. No, he just wanted some dumb crap to happen, and then they made the dumb crap happen, and it sucks. And, man. And it's like, there's just this unique-ish experience of this game it's almost great. But then it just sucks, and you're like, oh. The greatest problem with David Cage's games is David Cage. Yes, exactly. It's like, a lot of people love his games, and I can't even, like, you know, disagree too much. Like, I see people, and it's like, I wish I was you. I wish I could ignore this. But I still enjoy it, kind of, because, like, I enjoy the, like, the cursedness of it. Like, Detroit Become Human? Like, oh, man. Like, I really think it could have been good. I was about to compare it to Star Trek, but Star Trek doesn't usually screw up in that sort of way. Star Trek screws up, but when Star Trek screws up, it's like, it's just bad. Like, it's not, like, well-intentioned bad. It's just, like, how did this even, like, happen kind of bad, right? Like, Turnabout Intruder. Like, a Turnabout Intruder was not an interesting idea that they kind of screwed up on. Turnabout Intruder is just terrible. It was terrible in the 60s. It's terrible now. There was no, like, mistakes. It's just like, what were you doing? I wonder what... Oh, wait. Automod is holding almost every message? Really? Is that a thing I can unfuck? Toggle moderation activity. I don't know what that means. Pop out chat, participants, community moderation. Yeah, I have to click approve at least half of them. That's so weird. Hang on, I wonder. I did set... Customize. Live chat. I did set for comments. Where is that? I had the whole... No. Oh, it's set to hold all comments for review. That's not what it should be. I think that might be it. Thank you for approving them. Wow. If I don't actually know. So that's a comment setting, and chat comments are different from regular comments, kind of. So I don't know. I don't know if that fixed it or not. But I just changed. I changed a thing trademark. I played Nomad Soul was held. That's so weird. Hopefully that's fixed. I just realized, for some reason I went I don't even know where I'm supposed to begin. I didn't remember that this used the item theme music or the item room music from Super, but it has been a long time. So spice levels detected. Spice levels detected. David Cage sucks at writing women. I can sort of see why. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need the Varia suit. Okay. Fun Metroid fact that absolutely everyone already knows, but the Varia suit was originally the barrier suit in Japanese, and they just mistranslated it because B and V, it's kind of like an LR situation in Japanese. There is not like a different sound for that. So they're like, they didn't realize that barrier suit was already written in English, and they're like, Varia? And so they just translate it as Varia. A surprisingly common error in early translations. A lot of Final Fantasy games have words that were in English in the Japanese version, you know, translated to Japanese. And so the translation team looks at these translated Japanese words, or these translated English words, and they mistranslate them into English. You know, they transliterate them directly, which is really funny. It's an interesting look at localization. But Varia Suit actually sounds really cool. It sounds interesting. It sounds kind of feminine. It's a perfect name. And it's so much more interesting than Barrier Suit, so it stuck. Didn't he say women don't count when it comes to gaming? I don't even know. I never really followed David Cage too much. I know there's been assorted... I honestly don't remember the latest bad thing he did. I don't want to remember. It was bad. Hang on, let me look the map. Here is the map. Logbook. Where is the map? Is it like a different button? Oh yeah, it's like a game. Yeah. Landing. Okay, there's so many different ways to go to the landing site. There has to be a way to go, right? Holes can't go in the holes. What's the deal with holes? Gotta say, Seinfeld is great for like just background noise. Like some stuff like I just have to watch, and like BoJack Horseman, I love that show. But I have to pay attention to it. Like I like BoJack Horseman so much more than Seinfeld, frankly. But if I need background noise, I can't watch BoJack Horseman because I'm like, oh shit, I missed this part, oh blah 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 blah. But when it's like Seinfeld, I'm just like, yeah, I remember. He's like, oh yeah, they're talking about the shirt, blah blah blah. Seedling. Why is it doing? I don't think the change I make took effect. I don't. Top chat. I don't know. And the annoying thing is you can't like. I can't like make somebody like an approved poster or whatever from this menu. Like you have to do it in a different, like really complicated menu. It's very silly. I appreciate they have auto mod, but like the auto mod doesn't usually catch the spam in my experience. It just usually catches people that don't suck. What is this perspective? What? That's the opposite of a crater. So that's I think this is new anyway. I've never seen this view. I didn't. Is this what it was like? This feels way different. But like I said, the last time I played Metroid Prime 1 would have been like college, so like, you know, 2006 maybe at the latest. Or no, before college rather. But I might have played it again in college, 2007. Scan the Bootsy. Space Pirate encrypted data decoded. Should use 256 bits, nerd. Destruction of Juzo artifacts. Dude, back in the 90s, he was a very famous TV show. Fuck you. How dare you make me read that? Back in the 90s. Scan the area for clues. See, these are keys. These are keys, but people were fine with this. But no, the keys in Metroid Prime 2, that was bad. But no, this is fine. It's the same fucking... Oh, oops.
The containment of the great poison.
Yeah. Okay. I do appreciate the lore, by the way. I know the story and everything already, so... I may be making the very odd position of like scanning literally everything, but also ignoring what pops up. It's just because I just have to 100% everything, but I have also already played it. Oh, you just get one? I don't remember this. By the way, Metroid Prime Pinball, actually pretty good. Only pinball game I've quote-unquote beaten. Of course, a lot of pinball games you don't actually beat, but still, it's pretty good. I don't remember them just giving you a freebie, but maybe they did. I love the just birds' heads everywhere. Like, that's so ominous. Like, imagine just human heads all over a thing. You wouldn't think, like, oh, this is a good place. This is the place of honor. So rude. Magmore's best for many warriors. Oh! Oh, these are new. This is new, right? I don't remember this. These are hints to where the things are found. I don't need these.
Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook.
I could have swore you could only start getting these after
Recording to
you, like, broke in here or something. I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time. But I think this might be different. With the greatest creepypasta in Discord. Okay, you go with a story involving Seinfeld and 9/11 conspiracies. You know what's funny is every time that I've tested a one of those stupid Dan things for ChatGTP, which never worked for me, by the way. I always tell it to make a Seinfeld episode based on 9/11, and it never works. 9/11 conspiracy. It's more of a Kermit the Frog thing. It really is. Didn't I actually showed you that last time, didn't I? Or fairly recently, anyway. The great. I kind of like the whole Phazon thing. Obviously, you know, it's something they added in to like make the Prime series unique and everything. But Phazon's pretty cool. You can't have just Metroids all the time. I don't remember this big like sprig of floating rock. And I think I would have, because I kind of like that kind of stupid stuff. The just floating rocks. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's cool, and that's what matters more than making sense. And as long as it's consistent, as long as things like consistently work, that's what matters. Internal consistency, that's what I like. See, I don't need realism, but I need internal consistency. Like if it's forbidden to like fire blasters at shields in Dune, but then they go and do it, and then like a nuclear explosion doesn't happen, then I'm pissed off. Like, I'm completely fine with something stupid like, oh, this shield will, you know, it make a nuclear explosion somehow. Like, it's weird, but whatever. Oh, can I switch? Can I do the, Did they do a thing where you can get the, Zero suit in this? Or not, the Fusion suit? Which, honestly, I never really liked the Fusion suit that much. I like the classic more. Metroid suit's pretty cool in Dread. The base suit in Dread's alright. But the fusion suit's a little... Like, it's supposed to look biological and stuff, but I don't know. It just doesn't quite look right to me. Cherry and 7-11 conspiracies. Alright, so that way's that way. Let's see if we can get to the... I feel like that's a space jump only thing, isn't it? Yeah, there's definitely more stuff in these like basic bitch Talon ruins. So I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. The GameCube was released 2 days after 9/11. Oh yeah, wasn't the first Advance Wars released right before like some like controversial event? And then now the Advance Wars remake, wasn't it 9/11 or something actually? And then the Advance Wars remake has been delayed indefinitely because of the Ukraine war. It's kind of a shame. Just honestly a little weird. Like, if we're gonna be like that, like when is there not war? I mean, up until the Ukrainian war, we've been relatively low amounts of war worldwide, but still, you know, there's still plenty of wars going on. It's just not, you know, not in big name Western countries. You know, just in Africa, which nobody cares about, and you know, Middle East, which again nobody cares about. It's basically Africa, right? Where do I go? Just keeping up with tradition. I always feel sorry for enemies that, like, just... They're completely invincible until they spit, like, their one weakness at you. It's like, oh. This was a bad... Oh, wait, no. Damn it. Oh, no, that's... Oh, okay. I thought the E is an exit. I don't know why, but I thought that was the save point. Metroid games are very hard to play with chat going on, by the way. I'll just put that out there. By the way, oh my god, I completely forgot. While I'm pimping my own streams, Sir Tap Tap AM2R. I played the entire AM2R remake in just 2 streams. It's not that long. Highly recommend that game. Highly recommend that stream. Yes, you can still get the goddamn game. It's on plenty of torrents and stuff that's like that. It's probably like even on like non-torrent sites. I don't know the latest place to get it. I don't keep track of it, but I know you can still get it. I know it's still great, so just go get it. It's really good. My goal in life is to get a coworker from work, you know, as opposed to a coworker not from work, to play it because he loves Metroid. He got so I've never heard him so mad. He's a pretty chill guy. I've never heard him mad until Metroid Prime Remaster sold out on Amazon and he couldn't buy it. He was so pissed. I've never heard him angry before. It was so weird. But they finally added more stock and he got it. So the story has a happy ending. He is getting his copy. Oh, I never went in here. Oh, that's why. So he is finally getting his copy. He's a good boy. He had his last console was a Wii. He had barely played games for like, I don't know, like 20 years? I don't know. A lot of years, at least 15 years. Since long before since I first met him. And he finally got a Switch and he's been playing video games. I'm so proud of him. It's like a lost lamb has finally returned to the flock. And he barely played a Wii. Let me tell you. Okay, so not just he had a Wii, he barely played the Wii. His last major like gameplay stuff was on the SNES. Like he has barely played anything. So he's never played Metroid Prime. He's never played anything past Metroid Prime. He's like completely new to all of this stuff. He loved Zelda. He loves Zelda and Metroid, but he's missed so many of them. I'm like so excited for him to like finally be able to re-experience all this stuff. It's like it really is like a little lamb like found the flock again finally. It's like, oh my god. I'm trying not to like push him too much or anything. But it's like very proud of you, girl. You be Zero Suit Samus. No, you can be what's it called? Fusion Suit Samus, but I don't know if that's a thing in this game. Maybe it's an unlock. It was an unlock in the original GameCube game. Boy. Look at them shaders. Shoutouts to the PS2 not having shaders. Actually, did GameCube have shaders, though? I don't know if the GameCube had shaders. I think the Xbox was the first home console to have shaders. I could be wrong. I didn't actually have an Xbox. I still don't have an Xbox. I have a 360 and that's it. It must really suck to be like a glowing, like a giant super armored creature, but your butt is vulnerable and you just have a big glowing red butt. So this boss is a very obvious tutorial with a side dash. Also, wow. I remember you being bigger. Oh, come on. To make Samus a non-mute character. Doesn't she talk in like the goddamn the Wii game that no one likes to talk about? I don't remember. Man, that game. I tried to play that on. I played it on my Wii and I was like, all right, you know what? I can emulate this. It'll look better and stuff. And then I emulate it and it crashes before I can save it. And I was like, all right, you know what? The game is already cursed and the game doesn't want to be played. I'll just stop. I'll just stop. Yeah, other M. Man, this having 5 missiles thing sucks. Does she talk in Smash? I don't think Smash like has words because somebody was a piss baby about like people uploading videos to YouTube. Ugh. I'm glad Nintendo is mostly over that, but I'm still pissed that like the entire development of apparently multiple games was affected by, oh well, they'll just look at it on the goddamn YouTube. Brr. It's like, it's not the same as buying the fucking game. Anyway, Morph Ball get. Additional extras have been unlocked apparently. I have bombs. Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. Apparently don't have it. Blue orb seems to be simple. Oh, sandstone wall. Ow, oh. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't have bombs. It's a shame. Oh, I could probably just shoot it. No? Hell. Oh, 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 oh. Damn, it's some good music. I'm gonna turn up the music. If I can. I assume I can. Sound. Music. Oh. I guess I'll just turn down the SFX. I'll turn it up on my side. A little bit up on your side. Is it quiet for you guys? I think that'll be good. Shoutouts to Ball. What was that? I think it was just a weird noise in the music, but I swear it sounded like Parker knocking something over. I hate when sounds in like TV and stuff sound just like real life. I'm just like, what did my cat knock over now? It's like, oh no, we just did a sound. All right, so where does that egg? Where do I go? I think Talon Overworld had some place where I could go as a whole. Would I ever give Call of Duty a try? I did play Modern Warfare Remastered only because it was free, but it's just not really my kind of thing. It's mostly focused on the multiplayer, which is just not my deal, and the campaigns really aren't worth the $60. Let's be real. I'm like not violently opposed to Call of Duty, but it's like it's just like unless it's free, why would I play it? Because I don't play the multi. I haven't really been big on multiplayer since I stopped playing Team Fortress 2 way back when. Before hats even. I actually quit before hats. Screw hats! I quit before there was like new loadouts. Like I remember like they added the Blutzauger and I was like, huh, that's kind of cool, and I never really played enough to like unlock it or anything. Yeah, I'm an OG with plenty of hours in TF2, but just had the new stuff, and I was just kind of done. What's hats, precious? Well, hats is like the entire thing now. Hats is all there is, right? Spooky music, spooky music. I gotta say, it feels like there could have been a more powerful music bit to that. Like, the bum 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 bum. Like, that usually hits harder. I don't know. I don't know, Metroid. You're getting a little lazy. Zombies. It's like a co-op mode, right? I'm alright with co-op stuff, but like, getting one other person to like play a game, that can be a little bit of a hassle. Getting 3 people is like, alright, this is nearly impossible. Getting 4 people, okay, definitely impossible. Like, just, yeah, and like playing with randos isn't too interesting to me. Oh. Alright. That's all I use these controls. It's beautiful. This kind of like, I don't know, glowing music. It always reminds me of Joel when he's like joking about like music going, it's beautiful. Oh hey, it's Space Pirates. Flying Pirates. The Flying Dutchman. Wish Half-Life 1 was on Switch. Ah. Does Valve port anything anymore? I think they ported something to Switch, didn't they? There was like a big brouhaha. Half-Life 1 and 2 are still fucking great. Highly recommend. Like, if you like Quake and that sort of stuff, Half-Life 1 is a little bit like Quake, but, well, actually, it's a little bit like Quake, but a little bit more modern. It's just a fantastic game. Oh yeah, we played back when the like leaked Half-Life 2 scripts thing came out. I streamed Half-Life 2. We didn't play Half-Life 1 yet, or the Half-Life 1 episodes, which Blue Shift is kind of but Opposing Force is great. Oh no, face on! Let's lick it. Let me lick it. Ow! Okay, don't lick face on. The My Hero Academia or Demon Slayer games. Huh. I didn't know there were those games, but I guess I should have known. I don't think I can go this way. I was about to call this Meridia, but no, that's Super Metroid stuff, isn't it? At least there's fish. At least I have chicken. This is not where I go, is it? This definitely feels like a hay. Like, at least I can kind of respect stuff like this where, like, you at least get a peek, but it's like, you can't really go here. It's a little bit frustrating, though. God damn it. Still not used the controls yet. I can't tell if that's just because they're not like the GameCube, or if it's just I don't remember them. I probably just don't remember them. Plus, there is some differences. And the GameCube, it's so weird. You would think the GameCube has controls, like it has buttons, mostly like most things, right? It's not that different. But the weird-ass orientation of the A, B, X, Y buttons, nothing is quite like it. You play certain GameCube games on anything but a GameCube controller, and it's just like, how do? Alright, where am I going? It's gotta be Chozo Ruin. Oh, there's two Chozo Ruins. I know I need to do more in the ruins. I know the Various suit is in there somewhere. I just don't know which one. 3D fighter. You say 3D fighter like you mean Tekken style? I'm not a big fighting game fan. I was decent. I was okay at Skullgirls for like a month, and I was very proud of that. A friend of mine was huge into FGC. He tried to get me. He did get me. He got me watching Evo and all this shit. Man. Casper, where you been fucking at? Casper1, fucking at me at this web zone. Where you been, bro? I think I have you on Discord. I know I had you on Twitter, but I kind of dipped on Twitter. Come find me. If somebody knows Casper, go bug him. Tell him he needs to at me on Discord. He was like on Facebook Messenger. It's like, but I don't really do that. I used to talk. I hate that. It's like there's people you talk to every fucking day on some, you know, messenger system or whatever, and they just start using a different thing, or they just don't log into that chat. And it's just like they're gone. It's like, I'm pretty sure you're not dead, but like, where are you? It's like, I didn't want this friendship to die, but it just died. It's like, what the fuck? I hate that. How do... There we go. I'm gonna go... Somebody remind me to go bug him after the stream. I think I have him on Discord. Yeah, I have him on Discord. He's just never on Discord. Which, I don't get that. How can you be a hashtag gamer and not constantly use Discord? 3D Arena Fighter is more accurate, like Dragon Ball Buddhist. That's like, I guess it's like DOA. Isn't Tekken's mostly like that? I mean, maybe it doesn't have the ring outs? If that's, uh-oh. Oh god. Oh fuck. I have done a bad. Scan this delicious pit. Oxygen levels are high. Alright, this is the right way. I remember this. I remember this at least. Oh, shriek bats! I remember these being a big pain in the butt to scan. Let me see if I can do that better. You respawn. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is so weird because like it seems like perfect material for a game. And as far as I know, it took like decades for the first good Dragon Ball game. Like there's SNES games, there's SNES games, there's so many Dragon Ball games. But as far as I know, like until recently with like Xenoverse and Fighter Z, it's been rare for a Dragon Ball game to actually be good. Back out of the hole. Runic symbol. There's the tentacle.
Recording to logbook.
That's like almost exactly the frickin' Half-Life tentacle, by the way. Irvine. I know a lot of people like tentacles, but I don't like thorns at the edge of my tentacle, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like that kind of appendage at its tip, you know? Oh, frick. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, heck. The worst part is I need a missile to open the door. This is always such an awkward point. Most modern Metroid games... Oh. What's this? Activate. Oh. Symbols. No charge beam. Or actually, I think that's a bomb. Which I definitely don't have. See, there's missiles, but I can't sook. I need to be able to sook. Oh, I don't have the space beam! You idiot! You don't have the space beam, you dumb fuck! Oh, great. Or space beam. You don't have a space jump, rather. And being weak in early Metroid kind of sucks.
Overworld.
I forgot that was the thing. In a world where Talon, one woman. I'm turning that off. I'm turning it off. That's so dumb. Fine. I'll leave the partial. I'll leave it so that next time we get a cutscene, I'm like, oh god, what the fuck is happening? Alright, was that... Hang on. Was that west? No, that was east, right? I think that was west. Let's go to Chozo Ruins Yitler. Okay. Consistently good for the most part. You're definitely talking about modern games. Let me tell you, you're definitely talking about modern Dragon Ball games. It's apparently a thing they added to the Japanese and European versions of the game. Yeah, it's not in the original English, but you know, for a remake, might as well make it an option. I do not think it fits the vibe of the game at all, but it's neat they put it in, I guess. Talon Overworld. Man. Do I have missiles? Oh, I have 5. Oh no, my missiles. Oh, I gotta go back. Ah. If I go back, it's not that far. I was honestly expecting it to like do an autosave thing, but apparently it doesn't. I wouldn't mind an autosave thing, but I guess it should be behind like an option. So you can experience the true frustration. And now I have hiccups, great. Shouts to the add quote command, by the way. Very underutilized. Well, the add quote command is somewhat overutilized, but the quote command is underutilized. Yeah, this way. late. See, late PS2. That's like I'm thinking Dragon Ball history all the way back to NES. Like maybe the PS2 games are good, but like Dragon Ball stuff was like consistently very bad for quite some time. Huh? Oh my god, I don't even have the Morph Ball. See, I'm just not even used to playing a game that will do that to you at this point. For better or worse. Oh man. Where was the Morph Ball? Can I guess it was in the ruins west? There's a lot of really weird early Dragon Ball games out there, by the way. There's like RPGs. There's a lot of RPGs. It's like a card RPG. It's really weird. Like you would think it would be a straightforward like fighting game. There's also a Game Boy Advance, I believe, game with a hilariously terrible unofficial translation where like it's just swearing, which is most fan translations before like 2010, frankly. It's like, fuck, Vegeta, bitch! When Goku-han, bitch, Vegeta, fuck! It's like, just garbage. The history stretches back into ancient times. I hope so. Those who call on Talon for... It chose to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. I mean, you guys have like morph balls and stuff. I don't know if you get to call it eschewing anything, frankly, but... Wait, is this the where I just went to? Because I need the morph ball. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is where I got the morph ball, never mind. I can't remember what the hell the name of it is, but I'm pretty sure it's on Game Boy Advance. Just this terrible translation. Actually, no, maybe it was a bootleg. Maybe it wasn't a fan translation, maybe it was a bootleg. Technically different. I think it's like a Chinese bootleg translation that's just like awful. Should we play Vietnamese Crystal or whatever that's like actually? I don't think it's actually Vietnamese, but it's a translation. I think it's Chinese, but it's like a quote-unquote English translation of Pokemon Crystal, but it's like Google translated. It's like drug ball bag fuck. You know what I mean? Kenji Yamamoto. I don't know who that is, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal. Like, I think it's like not actually Vietnamese, but that's what everyone knows it by. I think Joel played it. Wow, owned. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Did I scan it? I don't think I scanned it. Oh no. Fuck. How do I check for that? Man. Creatures. Beetle or Wasp. I think I scanned it. Alright, you know what? It's fast enough to get here. A bad English translation of a bad Vietnamese translation of Crystal. That sounds about right. Hopefully the last replay. Elf's World. See, that's the sort of stuff we should do for cursed content. I really want to bring back cursed content. It's just I kind of want like a day of the week that we play cursed content. See, my dream. Oh, my bones. My dream is to like have specific days we do like specific types of games, like cursed content on Mondays, chill stream on Wednesdays, like React streams on Fridays, something like that. I just don't quite have the time for that. Backstroke of the West. Yes, it's exactly like that. Like it's the English version, bootleg translated to Chinese, then bootleg translated back to English, but not by an English speaker, I think.
Talon Overworld.
I'm just gonna leave it on. It's just gonna be a jump scare. It's just gonna be a goddamn jump scare every time. I'm barely getting my legs. I think I would be more familiar with Echoes, honestly. Shoutouts to Talon Overworld. In a Talon, where Overworld. Speaking of things I'd like to stream, I like I said before, I've been playing Earthbound. Theoretically, I would like to stream Earthbound. But to play Earthbound, you really have to talk to all the NPCs, and I would probably have to read all of their dialogue. It would probably take like 40 hours. Like it would be a lot. And I don't know how many people would really be down for it, and like it would be months worth of streams at my current amount of stream make. It's like, it's one of those games where like it's almost like I would need to like be retired to stream it, which is a damn shame, but yeah. Talon, oh. Maybe I should fight things. Give me the health. I'm just kind of realizing, I guess it's like Doom, but it's just realizing how weird it feels to like have my arm cannon. Alright, so keep in mind that this cannon is my arm. So put your hand in a way so that your hand is covering as much as your vision as Samus's arm cannon is right now. You gotta kind of put it right up to your cheek. But you know, first person, what even is perspective? The chat really is overeager. I think what it is I accidentally, when I made this stream, I picked a stream that was on reviewed comments only. So I think that might be it. Because it doesn't usually do this in my streams, right? This is just crazy. Thank you to mods for handling that, by the way, because that's silly. I will say there's probably a reason why more modern Metroid games just go ahead and give you the charge beam and morph ball usually. Need to scan you, buddy. All this just because I didn't scan you. Wait, what? Oh, it's R. I'm still not used to that. Alright. Aw. What is the missile doing? Come on, bro. Missile drop, please. Doesn't chat usually fade? Yeah, chat fades. Actually, chat hasn't usually faded until recently, because this version of chat, this is from Septipus, actually, which like is no longer maintained, but it looks really nice. This version of chat does not natively do fading, but I stole some code from a different thing that lets it fade. 'Cause it didn't used to fade out. But I was like, well, if nobody talks for a while, it looks kind of dumb, so put that back in. How's the fade length, by the way? Is it too long? It's like 3 minutes now, which, you know, we're not crazy talkative. I think that's all right. Baxter's still out here talking about Bussy. I'd say this is one of the less Bussy heavy games, to be perfectly honest. So, is that like a... First things first, gonna go back, gonna get the missiles and save. Then we're gonna go try to get Flagra, or whatever its name is, the stupid plant. I wonder how broken, man, so... one annoying thing about this, so... I mentioned about this game selling out super quickly. Not only did the physical version sell out, the digital version came out like instantly apparently, and the physical version took like, I think I ordered this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like the digital version took crazy, or the physical version took crazy long to come out. So I wanted to stream this right when this came out, but not to the point of like, okay, I'm going to not get a digital version of a game that I really want physical. Like, no, I still... Every game I can get physical, I want to get physical.
Let's get physical. Physical.
Etc. Why? Use the ball, or the ball button. And now... games with 2 buttons, like for menus. This confuses me. Alright, you like jump extra hard when there's when this boy is on screen. We're saved, we're ready to go. I did not intend to stream this long. I don't expect a full playthrough of this, unfortunately. This is just kind of like a what do you call, like a... I want to call it a quick look. Quick look is like a common term, but like, we've been streaming for 2 hours. It's not really that quick, but like, it's a one-time thing. We're not going back to it. We're just seeing the first part of it. What else do you call that? I guess first impressions, but like... yeah, I guess first impression. Like, I have a playlist where it's like one video, like one stream / one video Let's Plays, and it's like... quick looks is like the SEO term, but like some of those videos are like up to 4 hours long, because it's just like the entire game in one video. First impression. See, I hate SEO. I just want to make things, damn it. Yeah, one shots, quick looks and one shots is what I called the actual playlist. I think it's up to the right here, right? I love that sound that's like indicating, yeah, there's a power up here, but you can't get it. I don't think, no. Some way to go from here, right? Ah, yeah, here it is, here it is. Yeah, this is looking familiar. Right, don't play in the acid and save your missiles. It's gonna be so disorienting for her. Just body horror aside, just turning into a ball and then back. spider ball thing. Did that for a while. I guess this is where you're supposed to go to, like, not dip in the acid like we did last time.
Recording to logbook.
This might be the way I was supposed to go anyway. Oh. No. No, it wasn't. Never mind. Again, that. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, the streak bats! The streak bats! Oh. I don't even know if you can scan those things in one try.
Recording to logbook.
I know what to do this time. No trouble. L or R1. I love the silly things like the steam on the visor. Oh, and it's so HD now, too. It's just fairly minor things. It just made the game feel so cool. It's a little attention to detail. Like, people call it realism, but, like, it's not really realistic. It's about attention to detail. It's like realism would, like, be not turning into a ball. Which, you know, that's no fun. Station. Alright. I think we're gonna go to find one more save station, and then I'll call it quits for tonight, because I wasn't originally going to stream. I do want to make Wednesday streams a thing. It's just this freaking eye surgery. I've been so tired. Oh, god damn it. These boys. I want to scan the boys! Place when you want to scan the boys, but the boys don't want to be scanned. There we go. I love how literally streak bats take dive bombing, because they literally explode, which seems very unnecessary. Everything's toxic here, okay? Frickin' Britney Spears album over here.
Recording to
Oh
logbook.
wow, and scan. The great poison from Talon's core. Ow. It's gotta be. Ow. Like, I know there's a thing. I can hear it. Oh! Didn't think it would be that easy. Wish I could turn into a ball and roll around really fast. I just feel like it would be like disgustingly disorienting. Alright, this seems very familiar. I think Flickra is like really close now. Vines getting these. Oh. What's this piece box? Reaching symbols within its room must be scanned. There's always one just near the gate. There's always one just near where you need it. Just to tell you. Just to show you what it's like. Trace sediments contain sediment. I bet there's one under the glass caps. Yep, I'm a genius. shot you. Heard. Ow. Where's the last one? Damn it, die! Stupid tentacle, die! Remember the multiplayer mode in Metroid Prime 2, by the way? That was really fun. I guess they could make that online, finally. Then again, Nintendo seems like allergic to online. Unless it's Sploton. I oddly envy Sploton players, even though I don't like Sploton, because, like, at least Sploton players get, like, their Nintendo online stuff. I don't, because they don't make not Sploton on. Where's this last one? Anybody got any tips? Oh, come on. Ah, why you do? Why you do? One last one. And that one. Scan. It's in this room. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law is a super good show. It's one of many shows I would love to just like stream if like copyright were not a thing. Great show, very underappreciated. The ending kind of sucked, but you know. Good endings are very hard to do. Alright, I'm really about to Google this. Does anyone know? I swear I've looked at every inch of this fucking room. Alright, what is this room called? Watery Hall. Find roots and roots and water. Oh! God damn it. How did I not see that? Boop, boop, boop. More Forbidden Mario? If people know more Forbidden Mario, I would love to see them. We did play like 12 ROM hacks in that stream though. What is this exactly? Oh, the charge beam. Okay. I was like, it can't be anything actually cool yet. No extras. Excuse me. Now those are not up-res. Those are not redone textures, unfortunately. I freaking hate pickups. There's just nothing you can do about them. Like, there's infinity bajillion, like, oh, you just do this, blah, blah, blah. You just choke yourself to death and blah, blah, blah. None of it works. There's MP5s now? When was I not told? Or why was I not told? But also when? Honestly, I feel like there's a better alternate universe out there where they just kept adding layers. What's MP level 2? Because 3 is music, 4 is video. What's 2? The MP5, yeah, the MP5 is a gun. An SMG, if I recall correctly. The path of corruption is even higher. No, this isn't. Corruption is the third game, idiot. I have no idea what MP5. Oh, it's a name. Those are probably just actual ROM hacks that weren't supposed to be bootlegs, though. Not that they aren't, like, interesting, but that's what I assume those are. Where? Before I get lost again, I better save. I guess we'll call it here. My favorite Adult Swim show. Don't remember which shows are which. MPEG 2 video format, MPEG 1 audio layer 2. Super fucked up, bros. Yeah, those are definitely ROM hacks. Bootlegs have a different feel from ROM hacks, though, usually. Some bootlegs are just stolen ROM hacks, though. Hi, Parker. Hi, Parker. Parker's like, yes, it's time to end the stream. Alright, I agree, Parker. Alright, so, that was fun. I do want to keep doing a Wednesday regular thing, but like I said, I've just been tired because of the stupid eye surgery. Ugh, I got my retina lasered, and eyes do not heal fast, which I'm a 32-year-old man, and apparently nothing heals fast because my knee has been acting up. I feel so much older than I am. Just not healing fastly sucks so much. Like, you would not believe how much it sucks to just not heal fast. But or maybe you do, but it's nobody told me that, like, just getting a minor cut would be like a 2-week babysitting thing of like, oh, that's still a thing. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so I just been tired because of the eye surgery, and I've been trying to improve my sleep in general. I actually slept pretty soundly last night. I still felt like garbage well, I didn't feel like garbage, but I didn't want to wake up. But I slept 9 hours. I went to bed early. I mostly stayed asleep. It was pretty impressive. So I think quitting caffeine is working. I'm just drinking 1 caffeinated drink per day and probably going down to 0. My metabolism for caffeine is just crazy low, I guess. I'm 42, and if I sleep slightly wrong, my week is shot. Pretty much. That's definitely mood. It's just, man, enjoy your fast healing while it works. Go get injured right now if you're under 20. Just go hurt yourself, because you know what? It won't matter in a week, and you'll be like, you won't even remember it. It's great. So just enjoy that while it lasts. Local streamer canceled for telling children to hurt themselves. Anyway. Oh, fuck! Stream Friday! I completely forgot I pimped 2 other streams, but I forgot to pimp. We are doing more delightful steamed ham streams. Gonna spam that. Steamed ham streams Friday. We're gonna be mostly streaming on Twitch because the YouTube stream will eventually be shut down by Content ID. That's just what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube just so everyone sees it, but come on over to Twitch. There'll be Twitch chat. Twitch chat will be on stream. It'll be in the VOD, don't worry about it. And I'll have to edit stuff, but it will be uploaded to YouTube, first on Twitch. It's a whole complicated deal, but it works, so whatever. And that might be how we can finally do a SpongeBob YouTube poop stream, but I am a little bit apprehensive about that. We'll worry about that when it comes to it. Anyway, good night. Remember to join the Discord, sirtaptap.com/Discord. This was a fun stream. The remaster seems pretty solid. It's more or less exactly what you'd expect. Good night.